Well, a group concerned about the future of the wild horse population in Alberta is holding a rally in Calgary today. Daryl Glover is the president and founder of the Alberta Wildies Society. Thanks so much for taking time for us this morning, Daryl. We appreciate it. And, you know, many of our viewers may not be familiar with the wild horse population. So if we can just start with maybe just a bit of some information, the health of the population, how many are there and where are they in the province?
Thanks for having us on. Well, sure. You know, we've had wild horses in Alberta for over 400 years, and the plight of the bands is really quite concerning now. We have probably just over 1,400 horses left, and the government is now planning on reducing that number through contraception and removals, and we are quite concerned with their plans right now, which could definitely lead to an equine genocide.
And so, yeah, let's talk about today's rally. You've had rallies in the past which have had some positive results. Is that why you're organizing this, is to get through to the province once again on this issue?
Absolutely. The province seems to forget that we have a very important stakeholder in this issue, and that's the general public, the people that actually love these horses. And recent polls done by Zuchek has shown that 76% of Albertans want the government just to leave hands off and leave the horses alone. Frankly, this is all about grass and who gets it. And they don't want the horses to have any of the grass.
Yeah, so let's get into that, because I've covered this story for a long time in this province, and I've never really understood who the concern with this is coming from. Is it coming from farmers concerned about their crops or their fences being damaged? Or, I mean, is there something tangible that this is being tied to in terms of damage these horses are doing?
Well, truthfully, you know, we've been fighting this for 11 years now, and really it just comes down to the grazing leases for certain cattle ranchers, and it's certain cattle ranchers, not all of them, that want the horses gone so they can put out more cows. That's really what it's all down to. And the narrative about the horses damaging the landscape is absolute nonsense. The government has no proof of any damage done by the horses. In fact, they are the minimal impact on the landscape out of all the other users like recreation, oil and gas, logging. The horses have just about no impact whatsoever.
And so, Daryl, are these horses in a specific area where, you know, like a few ranchers are being like quite badly impacted? And is there something around mitigation that can be done there?
You know, we honestly don't think that there's any common ground potential here at all anymore. I mean, this has been going on for a long time. The highest concentration of the wild horses is in the Sundre Equine Zone, and that's about 542,000 acres. And right now there's about 700 to 750 horses in that area. But they tend to congregate in large bands in small areas, and that makes it look like there's a lot of horses. But when you look at the overall acreage, it works out to about one horse for 800 acres.
Okay. What are you hoping happens from the rally today, Daryl?
You know, we want to get the word out that the contraception plans that the government has in place right now, it would be absolutely disastrous. They want to dart 90 mares, which will prevent birthing for 4 to 5 years. So that's 350 to 500 baby horses that won't be born. And if that's the case, then the apex predators, like the bears, the wolves, and the cougars, will go for the live ones. So in fact, what you're really doing is doubling the impact of reducing the numbers. And these horses just can't sustain that. So we want them to stop their plans of contraception, stop their plans of removing stallions, and we want to see an independent wild horse council formed.
Okay, where and when is the rally?
It's right at the McDougall Center, downtown Calgary, 11 till 4 today, and we sure would like to see people come on out and give us some support.
Okay, appreciate your time this morning, Daryl. That is Daryl Glover, the president and founder of the Alberta Wildies Society.
Thank you.
Thanks.